We're already live. All right, everybody, this little test. This is me and Koa coming to you live with this week's preview. Sleep with me. It's the first time we're doing this, right, Ko? So we got usual food. I got to log into my computer here so I know what I'm talking about. We'll see how this chat works. Ko might lie down. She won't lie down for long, though, when she finds out what we're going to be testing. All right, so let me look at my notes. We got 8 people in the chat. I'm going to run through what's coming up this week on Patreon and the podcast, or just tonight. Talk about the time capsule, and then do some food preview, do some food tasting, and that's it. I just thought we'd take a quick second to just pause and think about everybody impacted by the fires here in California. And just try to send out some positive, energy and be grateful for what we have. Especially love of dogs. Okay, so what are we going to be tasting today? Well, I'll preview that because Ko is going to be doing some tasting turkey cranberry recipe dog treats, which she's never had to my knowledge. Hi, Linda. Okay, so the chat works. This is the first time I'm doing this live from my car, but I thought I'd give Ko a chance to be on camera. Of course, she lies down. Hi, Julie. So let's see. Tonight on the Patreon feed, I don't know how many patrons are watching, but on $5 free full episodes with secret patron messages. I guess I'm supposed to look there. And those episodes tonight, they're getting, it should have came out like a little while ago, is within the episode 820, which is a Within the Wires tribute crossover. It features Reginald Kuzak from Happily Enrobed. So that's a pretty sweet episode. I listened to it today a few times. So, and then on the public feed is episode 819, which is episode 9 of Dr. Triangle and Isosceles. That came out. Hopefully I'm going to try to do these preview things. If I can get it where I can do them short and sweet, maybe by doing them in the car and wondering if my neighbors are watching, because I'm literally about 5 feet from my neighbor's one of my neighbor's living rooms and like 12 feet from another. So that's what's coming out tonight. I don't have what's coming out on Patreon feed on Monday and Tuesday, but it's recent episodes, story only versions. If you are interested to do anything, it'll come to your email, your Patreon email. If you supported a sponsor, if you feel like you've spread the word about the show, if you've bought merch, you come to a live show, just go to sleepwithmepodcast.com/sponsors, and there's a link there, and you can fill out a survey to have your first name or nickname included in the time capsule. Let's see. So there's that. sleepwithmepodcast.com/sponsors. Oh, this is from Harry Potter and the Sacred Text. So it says Harry Potter is my sacred text. I don't know if you listen to that podcast, but it's a very good Harry Potter pod. It's a very good podcast about life and spirituality and stuff like that, and Harry Potter. Okay. So I think that's it. With what's coming out, time capsule. This is the time capsule. It's gotten a few. Oh, you want to look at it? You want to look? You want to smell it? How's it smell? Good? Not as good as that other thing, though. Koa, what do you think of my voice in this thing? Hello, patrons. That's my mouth. And this is the time capsule. So this is the time capsule we're working on. I made it's going to have caps, and it'll be sealed. I made a call and an ink, and it'll be placed on paper in a time capsule. Now, I saw a couple of questions. Oh, let me check the questions here on Patreon. Stacy asked, "God, can you hear my voice? My voice is coming from inside the tube. What a good dog. What in the world?" Sorry, just having some fun. So this is going to be buried in a secret location because they just have a few different people who well, more than a few people that make trouble for the podcast. So I can't plan to visit to the big farm in the sky. Other people will know the fuse date and the location. So it will, not to be grim, but other people will know where it is. So that yeah, it won't be hidden forever. Yeah, you're gonna get to taste some of that later. Um, so that answers Paul's question. It'll be in a hidden spot. It'll be secret and it'll be private because I just deal with a lot behind the scenes of bad actors, I guess you'd say. And I know one of them would dig it up and ruin it. So yeah, it'll have a contingency plan. It'll be put secondary opportunity to put messages, and probably we will put MP3s of the episodes in here, and maybe a couple other things. We can decide that. Oh, hey, Gabrielle. I'm a little bit behind trying to stay on task. So if anybody, this is the first time I'm using my phone too. So if I missed your question, I apologize. Vesna asks about vinyl, and other people have talked about other ideas. Like probably we'll do 100-year and a 200-year time capsule down the road. This is going to be a 20-year time capsule. Maybe the 100-year will be bigger, so we can fit more things in it. It would be interesting to think about the logistics of putting a podcast on a time capsule. So there's that. Then Carol asks, about the contingency plan. Oh, if it gains sentience. Actually, it's funny you say that because I'm working on something hopefully related to the time capsule, not being sentient, but if it was a character. So that's something, doing it. But yeah, the goal would be to bury this time capsule um, for 20 years, I guess is what kind of the vote came out to be, which hopefully I can make the podcast for 20 years. And that would be like 2,000 more episodes. So we'd be close to 3,000. I mean, we'd be at like 2,800 episodes. So there's that. I actually have an analogy for the podcast, but obviously we got to do some food tasting. Oh, I wanted to talk about a sponsor too. Um, so I have the sponsors listed in the notes. This is one of our sponsors, Four Sigmatic. I drank some of this today, chai latte mushroom mix. But this is like one of the bedtime style ones. This is the mushroom hot cacao. I said on the podcast it's like a kiss from grandma, but it's like a warm hug from grandma is their verbiage, and it has been part of my nighttime routine. Interesting, right? Dogs can't have cocoa though. So just wanted people to see it. Like basically you open it up, but yeah, you just stir it up and drink it. And then this one I mixed with milk. It doesn't have caffeine, so I like had it in the middle of the day, just when I was looking for something warm to drink. So they're a pretty cool sponsor. It's actually like I like it when it's a sponsor and they start using the stuff. The mushroom, Christine asked, does it taste like mushroom? No, like it depends. So the hot cacao, this one, it has a mushroom blend, say, but it's a mix cocoa. Okay, then let's do some food tasting. So Koa is going to be tasting these. So check out that sponsor. Let me know about it, because they just came on. They're trying the show out, and I really want to get people to check it out. Plus, it's actually something I've been using. So this is not a sponsor. This company that makes these, I don't know why they're not, but I still shop there. So I got that, and then I got this for me. First nog of the season, even though we're in pre-nog season, right, Ko? This is a nog alternative. So I thought I'd taste some nog. Could you give us your tasting notes? I'll probably start you off. We don't want to overfeed you, okay? Because you still have to eat dinner. So this is exciting, man. Live. Anybody here? Anybody? What does this have to do with a sleep podcast? Oh boy. It does. I'm not going to eat it. Like if you enjoyed it or not. Oh wow, you're good at this. You're a natural. Okay. Does she like it? All right, and then this is my nog. What did you think? Did it taste like turkey or cran? A little dry. A little dry. Coconut and milk nog. I'm gonna put my reishi in it later. Don't worry, Cole. You'll get some more. I don't want you to injure yourself searching. Um, You want another one? This, oh, what do I think about this? It's not terrible. It's not creamy enough to be a nog. We'll try it creamy. All right. I guess it's a winner. I like how they come in these bite sizes. Like usually dog treats only come in a giant. The camera, Koa. Stare right in that camera. You're getting sleep. Yeah, I'm not going to taste the thing. Okay, so that's it. I did want to like talk about the time capsule a little bit more. I can answer any questions that came up. Don't be afraid to re-ask your question because I don't know. Oh, Julie, yes. Is Bernie returning anytime soon? Not right now. I don't have any I mean, it has an episode to pitch. Hasn't pitched an episode. How did Koa get her name? I adopted her as an adult, so she already had her name. Oh, sorry, am I putting you to sleep already? Koa, do you know how you got your name? I believe it's a Hawaiian wood or Hawaiian tree. Probably a nut, though, right? This is our pet. So this will be a 3-episode series with the conclusion of Dr. Triangle and Isosceles Thanksgiving, and then we'll do a 3-episode holiday series, and then sometime in January, February, then another series will come out. The holiday series. I don't know if I've announced the title of it. Maybe I have. It's called The Great Holiday Cookie Adventure. You like the sound of that? Yeah, you do, huh? So that's that. It's going to be 3 episodes. 2 episodes are done. I'm the 3rd day of writing the 3rd episode. Hopefully, I can record it at the beginning of next week. Yeah. Okay. Hit me with any questions. So the whole idea of this time capsule, right? I was working on the Patreon, and I was working with the patrons to kind of come up with an analogy of this because people are like, "Oh, why?" The color should be announced tomorrow, Christine. I had some problems at a gift shop that I pre-ordered. I bought the color and then they didn't have it in stock, even though I bought it. And they also didn't have enough employees working yesterday. I'm not happy with that company, but I'm not going to say their name. So it creates a scrape. So anyway, so it'll come tomorrow. Where was I? Oh, okay. So the holidays about it. I do have a project I'm working on for start with this. But now I'm overthinking if I should. I don't think I'm going to announce it because it's not a Sleep With Me project. I probably won't announce it because it would be, I can't really do any other projects related to Sleep With Me unless I do them. It's tough. Like I'd have to do it under a pseudonym. Otherwise people are going to be like, oh, well, I still fall asleep to it. The whole idea of the time capsule is trying to capture the reason I'm doing this one in particular is like, so the podcast has been around for six years now, and it's over 800 episodes. And oh, sorry, I have technical difficulties. And so, like over those 6 years, it had like making the podcast. While the whole idea of the show is that it feels free and easy, and that I just make it and then I put it out. It really and times, which on YouTube that's nothing. Like, and for podcasts, there's plenty of podcasts that have gotten over 200 million listens, but everybody's needed it because, but like, okay, there's 110 million times. That is the decided like if I'm going to keep making this podcast, I need help. Do it in my 50 hours a week in my spare time, and so, oh maybe some people are having trouble connecting. I don't know if it's on my end, but it's just for fun anyway. So, where was I? What do you see, Ko? Now I'm distracted because if the connection's bad, I'm like, but anyway, what I'm saying is like the people that have supported the sponsors, the patrons, and the people that have spread the word about the show equals about 18 to 20,000 people who have supported those 120 million downloads, and that really means a lot to me because I couldn't have kept the show going on my bills. So I did it. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess like my idea is like trying to express that in a way. It's like, oh, if there was a town that had 20,000 people, that helped someone in that town who Paul was like to 120 million times. Um, that's really impressive. That 18 to 20,000 impact on that many people. I would have my butler gone out of the way to spend $1 from people that have contributed to those 120 million downloads. So that's I think that's it, Koa, right? Yeah, we're having some connection. So I probably can't give you another treat because we're having some connection issues. The way I can get you to be on camera, right? Well, with treats too. So some more treats. Okay. So that's it. Hey, Frankie, and especially those of you in California, we're thinking of you, and I appreciate everyone that supports the show. I appreciate everyone that's come out, and yeah, we'll work on these previews. I guess like I'm a little bit too far away from my house to maybe, um, but yeah, Frankie, send your best to my dad, and Cohen, well, you just had a snack, so I don't think you can even eat. Are you gonna eat your dinner? Want to do the show with Koa? It's like, so Koa, you gonna eat your dinner? Who do I think? I'm sure to become a patron, be great, but you could also sign up other ways at sleepwithmepodcast.com/sponsors. You don't have to have support a sponsor to use that link. Thank you and good night, right, everybody? I guess.